unboxing the Ds18 PRO 1.5KP10.4 mid-range woofer. It's definitely a very large woofer. 1500 watts RMS, 3000 watts max power. This thing is a huge woofer. I can't see the voice coil size on the outside of the box. I want to assume it's a 2.5 inch or a 2 inch voice coil just based off the power rating alone. Actually, maybe a 2 inch voice coil is a bad guess actually. It's probably maybe a 2.5 inch or 3 actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see if it, 3 right here on here. It says 3 inch voice coil on the manual that comes in the box. Definitely a heavy ass speaker. Nice candy red basket, just like the EXL model of the subs. I definitely like that. I mean, it is a shame you're not really going to see these baskets inside of the enclosure. Maybe I can actually do a plexiglass window and show them off, because these things definitely are super nice looking, honestly, and they're big. They're about as heavy as the EXL 10, honestly. So again, 3 inch voice coil, 1500 watts RMS power, 3000 watts max power. Definitely a sleek looking mid-range woofer on the front. Got the awesome basket on the back. Huge magnet on this thing, super heavy. Push terminals on this are actually pretty good size right here. I wouldn't assume that's a 12 gauge push terminal. I actually believe this might be bigger of a push terminal than what is on the subwoofer, but this actually does have a higher RMS than the subwoofer. So this is a 1500 watt RMS, the EXL 10s. Those are only 750 watt RMS, so that'll probably explain the bigger push terminal on there for the more power handling. Like I mentioned before, with why I kind of like going with the bigger gauge wire for the extra power handling if we are able to supply the extra power. But either way, definitely a badass looking mid-range woofer. I'm going to be putting these in the rear stunt wall, or the truck bed stunt wall. I went ahead and picked much larger drivers because we're only going to be doing 8 10s on the back of that thing. I know it sounds like a lot already, but in terms of competition it isn't, but he wanted a lot of mid-bass in this thing, so I figured get a big driver that has a big cone on it, takes a lot of power. Hopefully this thing will push the mid-bass he's looking for. I'm pretty confident in it. Hopefully in the enclosure I do them in, they'll work good. I'm thinking possibly about doing something ported. I'll have to see what the response shows based on the specs to see if it'll actually work in a ported enclosure or not, but regardless, I'd say this is a 10 out of 10 product right here. I can't really complain about almost anything. It's got a nice surround on it. It's definitely not water resistant, but it was not intended to be water resistant. It doesn't label it as water resistant. They don't sell it as water resistant, so I'm not going to beef too much over that. Just wanted to point that out for you guys. Some of the different mid-range woofers have like a unpermeable cone on them. This is definitely a paper cone. Big magnet, like I said, nice basket. This thing looks good, should sound really awesome, and take a ton of power. So make sure you guys check this out on my website at www.customlowe's.com. You can get all your Ds18 gear needs, a ton of other audio, got custom enclosures on there. Make sure you go check it out, send your friends. As always, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video, drop a comment down below, and let me know what you think, and I'll do more unboxing videos for you guys as time goes on. But that's it for this giant mid-range woofer. I'll get back at you with more unboxing videos later.